Hi, good morning. My name is Father Rayappa. Today I'm going to talk about the history of Christmas tree. Actually, today, 21st December 2016, this date, 21st, has a important significance because today is the longest night and shortest day. It may be 21st or 22nd. It's called winter solstice. Christmas is associated with this festival of winter solstice in Europe. So, the Christmas tree history is very, very interesting. Long before the advent of Christianity, plants and trees that remain green all year had a special meaning for people, those who live in cold climates, in winter environment where there is snow. Just as people today decorate their homes during the festive season with pine trees, spruce trees, and fir trees, ancient peoples hung evergreen boughs or wreaths over their doors and windows. In many countries, it was believed that evergreens would keep away witches, ghosts, devils, evil spirits, and illnesses. In the northern hemisphere of Europe, the shortest day and longest night of the year falls on December 21st or December 22nd and is called the winter solstice. Many ancient people believed that the sun was a god and that winter came every year because the sun god had become sick and weak. They celebrated the winter solstice because it meant that at last the sun god would begin to get well. Evergreen boughs or wreaths reminded them of all the green plants that would grow again when the sun god was strong and summer would return. Germany is credited with starting the Christmas tree tradition as we now know it in the 16th century when devout Christians brought decorated trees into their homes. So Germany started the tradition of Christmas tree. Some built Christmas pyramids of wood and decorated them with evergreens and candles if wood was scarce. It is a widely held belief that Martin Luther, the 16th century Protestant reformer, first added lighted candles to a tree. Walking toward his home one winter evening, composing a sermon, he was awed by the brilliance of stars twinkling amidst evergreens. To recapture the scene for his family, he erected a tree in the main room and wired its branches with lighted candles. That's how we decorate our Christmas trees with bulbs, cereal bulbs. Most 19th century Americans found Christmas trees an oddity, a strange phenomenon. The first record of one being on display was in the 1830s by the German settlers of Pennsylvania, which is known as Amish country. All the trees had been a tradition in many German homes much earlier. The Pennsylvania German settlements had community trees as early as 1747, but as late as the 1840s, Christmas trees were seen as pagan symbols and not accepted by most Americans. The early 20th century saw Americans decorating their trees mainly with homemade ornaments, while the German American sect continued to use apples, nuts, and marzipan cookies. Popcorn joined in after being dyed bright colors and interlaced with berries and nuts. Electricity brought about Christmas lights, making it possible for Christmas trees to glow for days on end. With this, Christmas trees began to appear in town squares across the country. And having a Christmas tree in the home became an American tradition. German settlers migrated to Canada from the United States in the 1700s. They brought with them many of the things associated with Christmas we cherish today: Advent calendars, gingerbread houses, cookies, and Christmas trees. When Queen Victoria's German husband, Prince Albert, put up a Christmas tree at Windsor Castle in 1848, the Christmas tree became a tradition throughout England and to the colonies like America, India, Canada, Australia. So I think from 1848, the British people brought the custom of the Christmas tree. That is how in India we begin to celebrate, because India was a colony of Great Britain in 18th century. Have a nice day and happy Christmas 2016.